Hello everyone. In this video, I will show you how to use Excel functions and formulas when working with text. I'm going to show you how to take this string of text and we organize it into these columns on this list over here. This is a product list from a fictitious office supply store and it has four separate columns. Sometimes when you pull data or download data from certain websites, you may find that the data is not broken down into separate columns, but just a continuous string like this. You can use the texture column functions within Excel and use a space as the delimiter, but the results are not always what you're looking for. See, it could look like this. You can manually fix these rows, but what if your list has hundreds or thousands of rows? So here are a few steps that you can use to reorganize the list into separate columns. First, use function len. Function len returns the number of characters in column B. Let's look at column D over here. So this returns 64 characters for this string. Then use function search to search space between two words. The search over here is searching this column, this string over here, starting with the first position or first character. Next, we go on to the second space and we'll start with position 4 plus 1, just the next space. Moving on to finding all the spaces in this string here. And you can see that there are 8 spaces, which really coming in here that you use the function count. Next, moving on, use the index function to find the 3 columns from the right hand side because the 3 columns from the right hand side really represent these that we wanted. Once we find these, it's easier to find this column. So go back over here. We use the index to look at here and find the third space from the right hand side column 3. And you can see over here, we check this 8 minus 2. That's going to give us 43. Moving on, finding the second space from the right and the first space from the right. With these, you could use the function mid over here. Function mid returns a specific number of characters, and this function actually looks at the string on column B, starting with the first position, and this one is actually how many characters to include in here. So this is easy because we want to do 43 for the third column from the right hand side, but minus 1 because position 43 is actually position of the space which we don't want. Moving on to this column over here, we still use the function mid. How many characters to include here? We just take this 52 minus 43. That's the difference between the two to come up with that. And then next, how many characters to include here? We just take 60 minus 52. And that's going to return this. The last one, we'll just take the length of the string, which is 64, and minus 60. So you have the results over here. Let's compare that with what we were looking for from the beginning, and voila. If you like this video, please check out my other videos, and thank you for watching. Bye now.